Good morning, welcome to Satsang. If you want to see, to realize what is sustaining all those events of life, it's surely the direction is not to keep any attainment which fixes a personality in its limitation. The best teaching is silence. So, what do you say? If you keep any accomplishment, an accomplishment means it was not there before, it may eventually be here now, and since it's subject to time, it will end. What remains? Hooking at another accomplishment. That's the life. Now, if you search what looks more real, if you search something else, do what I say. It's not into your hand to have accomplishments or not, except that often it's due to a belief that it happens, and you make effort for that. But anyway, not to keep any experience or state, let's say for real. Where are you left? In that which doesn't belong to events, no? Any question? You are searching or not? If you don't search, then okay. If you're searching, you must have some question. Some doubt, something you still feel is troublesome. Otherwise, yes, there is nothing to say. A drink, please. Hi.
Accomplishment is really not my problem.
Yeah.
This famous question, who am I?
Yeah.
Let's say, it starts in the mind, it comes from the mind. In order, this is what I'm thinking, because I think I never could really ask, who am I? Why not? I think I need to have a serious doubt about what I'm thinking,
Yeah.
what I am.
Mm-hmm.
To get this doubt, I think one needs to have some experiences of a really different kind.
No.
Puts
To have a doubt?
Yeah.
No.
No.
No. You are so uncomfortable. You can call it depression, anxiety, unsatisfaction, or whatever. You are so not well that you have a doubt about what is the meaning of this life.
Yeah, this I have, but it looks
So you can ask that question now, because meaning of life is it's still busy with the objectivity. You agree? Even if the inner world, actually, you see it after I arose. So you can say it's still an object. It's objective. All these meanings or no meanings or whatever the conclusion you have, yeah, out of your experiences. And this question, who am I, is a direction to unglue, root out a split second what makes you believe you are not well. Because you are left with what, if you really ask, who am I? No, tell me now.
I can only say that in the end I was always left in the mind, somewhere.
Yeah, so that's why it didn't work. But now try to hear better that any answer would not do, because then you have to ask again. But who knows that?
I know that.
Okay. And yet there is always an answer.
There's always.
Okay.
Yeah.
There is always an answer. This, yeah, probably it's very true.
And
But
the answer
why?
is always I.
Huh?
You know, it's always I. The answer is always I. In the end,
I is
yeah,
the answer.
yeah. No, but when I look, then I can always see, yes, I see that, I experience, I whatever, you know.
Yeah,
I is
okay.
always
So you are left with I alone.
No, unfortunately not.
If you are not left with I alone, why do you still care about, why do you have a curiosity or a wish that an object or a thought comes or not, doesn't come? It's not the point. The point is to be freed from a split second, to be freed from this curiosity, because you know it's the mind, and again it will bring you in the mind and you had enough of it. It's just that direction, but it's quite efficient. Understand? Don't wish that there is no thought rising. There will always be something.
Exactly.
Even silence, then what? It's still arising.
Exactly.
But don't be curious. Leave it alone for once. Hmm? Yeah, good. Because you see, when you still are curious, it's because you still or have thirst to get an experience, or a belief that the mind will still do it. Otherwise, why should you be curious all the time? You could live a split second free. Hmm?
Okay, to make it very clear, I don't need any
Glimpse.
glimpse,
Attainment.
different attainment.
Yeah.
No,
No.
not necessary. Not at all.
It's not. Everybody is different. You don't need. It's often even an obstacle because you like it and then again I want. No, don't worry about that. So good luck. Tell me which experience doesn't belong to the one who is alive. Which experience? Every experience. Every experience.
That's what I saw in this.
Yeah, so allow I to be left alone. Split second, you see, it's not a question of being a state again. Even though maybe a state will suddenly appear, but then you know, okay, it's there, it will go also. It's not about that. Hmm? Even the state of freedom. Then what? It's not about that. everybody must have, or often have, this experience that, okay, he will say, I'm young now, I am matured, I'm this, I'm that, and all that. And yet, so all those attributions go on changing. Go on changing. And yet you are always the same. This, you don't confuse yourself with somebody else. There is something which is always the same. So the direction of being freed is that, you see, that which makes you, even though, okay, you may be totally confused with this and that often, and yet there is something there which is totally constant. No? Nobody has that? Everybody may have that experience. So the direction given to satsang is that. What is the background of all the attributions we hook at? It's already there. We are just used to look at objects, at states and experiences. Otherwise, it's already there. That's why what? You don't feel you are her, or you know that it's you. You know it's you even though you go on changing. No? Yeah. That's the direction. That which sustains all those things. And that is for everyone the same, every living beings. You see, everybody searches in that direction, but searches somewhere else. It is said, and I love the image, it is nearer than your own retina. That somehow, that sensation of feeling that I'm the same. Whatever happens to this body, and so on, and mind. So you have not to search for it. It's nearer than your own retina. It's there. That's why it's not an accomplishment. An accomplishment comes after. Instead of searching from where your belief is, it will be always wrong. Know that you already are that, and know then that everything which rises, which shows up, is an expression, an event. That's all you have to know. Why everybody wants to search? It's a wrong direction to search.
I believe that the search will drop by itself when it's fulfilled.
No. It's fulfilled when you don't search.
still seems there's a difference of when the attention rests in just being, or when it goes out to life.
Yeah.
In the sense of when it just rests in being, there it seems to be just the joy of being and no question. But I see that happens much more when I'm in satsang, when I'm here. And as soon as I go into life, into work, into happenings, it seems the attention gets much more focused in the life of this one.
Yeah.
And missing the state where nothing happens, in a sense.
So you should remove the belief in the comparison. Why should you command it should be this way? It's the way it is. It shows up this way, it shows up that way. Just don't compare.
I guess there's a lot like, isn't there a problem of the I getting involved?
I don't enter into that. Don't compare, I said to you. That's my answer. Okay?
Thank you.
Well, thank you, I don't know. Do it. Otherwise, we don't want freedom. We want to serve our preference.
What just came now,
What?
what just came now, is relating the surge or dissatisfaction. That if I recognize it, because I see that I'm searching, or I see that I'm not searching, or I'm happy or dissatisfied, it's always if I focus on it, or if I recognize it, oh, this is now going on. So it's always changing. The whole scene is all the time changing.
And who is constant to see all that?
Yes.
I cannot answer you. You have to know. What is constant seeing all that? I cannot answer for you. You have the answer. There must be something constant to see all those changes. That is the one who knows that he never changes, even though there are so many changes in the body and the mind. Huh? Where is that? Is it there? Where is it?
I can call it I also because it's always
Okay, call it I, yes. What's the problem? But I is not there. It's not here also. Okay. So it's nearer than your retina. Nearer than your known heart.
Also, what comes now is that I know you told it many times, but then there is an expectation of a revelation or something basic. However, it's always there, and what is changing, that is changing. What comes, that comes.
But it's always, what is always there? You see that something is always there. Not seeing, but I mean, you speak of something always there. You even said I said no problem. Yeah?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, then what more do you want? What more revelation do you want? You can if you like. But it will be of something else. What can you have as revelation? Big Bang. Oh, I've seen before the Big Bang. I know the universe. And so on. These are revelations, even scientific can know. It's a revelation to hear. I think I am always changing, and I hear now that there is absolutely something constant, and it's your experience. If you just hear well or go into that direction, it is true. I am exactly the same, even though I change. Is it not the biggest revelation? What do you want more? This is called realization of the self. This is what the Buddha indicates. You want something better? Go for it, but you will still go back here. Because everything else is, you can lose. Everything else you lose. Even the understandings of the whole thing, you see, goes on changing. Somebody enlightened speaks immediately, speaks 10 years later, it's all changing. Everything goes on changing. Everything. How can you trust? You have just to lose the habit of thinking there is something there in a movement of the mind. That's all. That's all. That's all.
I have a doubt that this eye, which is nearer than my retina,
Yeah.
does it stay after the death of the body?
I don't know. How can I know? I don't have the experience of death. This is the best you can do. It's the best you can do. It removes fears. It removes everything. So who cares? Yeah.
Just a short question. Is this eye, if there would be a guardian angel also, is this eye?
What? A garden angel?
If this eye, yeah, if there would be a guardian angel, like this eye, has everybody, the eye is their own guardian angel also?
If you like. Well,
No, because so this body-mind experience a lot of stuff and so, and there is just, the I is always there, and it seems also that this I, so the self is protecting, I don't know, it's like a guardian angel, I don't know. Everybody So like
It's
every-
your image, but if you like to think, to say so, I mean, I don't mind. I will not do it, but as you like. If you feel protected, great for you. It's great. Yeah.
Hi Ganga.
Mm.
When you said to her, what do you want more?
Mm.
Was something shaking in me because it's somehow when I look at it, it's in me like I wait for a sound or for a feeling or for a bang or whatever that
Yes.
you know it's like that. But then I will know it. But then
Yes. Yeah. Good.
and
Satsang is to shoot at all those beliefs, but if you want, you can keep them.
no. But it's always
Otherwise, you are always in an expectation.
Yes.
It is something which is in time, and that what it will be an experience, of course. But then it doesn't last. Also.
But it's then also not here in this moment.
Yeah, that's what I say. It's not here. Well, if you accomplished it, it could be here. You would say, yes, I am in it, you know. But even then, it goes away.
Because I put it always with these expectations in front of me. Somehow.
Of course, in time.
Mm.
In time. But that's nice, if you can let it go.
But then I also want to let go of this idea, like I need to let go of a lot of things that I can do it.
Of course, you can let it go, that idea.
Because it's also some in
Yes.
again in this time.
Yes, excellent. Yeah. It's a relief. So, anybody wants to say anything? Yes.
Just relating what you said before, it's a letting go of the fascination for the mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, because sometimes I'm still not fooled so much anymore by the asanas he's doing, some movement here, there, and it must be there, and the explanations and all of this. Just a fascination for them.
Yeah,
Yes.
but
And
you see it, so
yeah, he tries different doors when I don't go with this, and he becomes funny, telling jokes, and he's doing this and this. So just
it's the way the mind
total
plays.
fascination music for you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So you are left quite free to be in those moods. What is constant in all that is the one who sees. Yes.
This one I cannot see.
No,
Yeah.
you will never.
Never.
It's never. It is more intimate than your retina. How can you see it? Just don't try anything. It's there anyway. And when you try, know that you try.
And just the thing you said to the woman here about, I think you said don't compare. She was talking about peace and satsang, and then going back out again. Yeah, I also see this tendency in myself to compare movie states, peace, and then if there's some anger or turmoil coming up, then later on, I guess the mind will say, oh, that shouldn't have happened, this anger or whatever.
Those comments. No?
Yeah, it sort of use it as proof to say, well, you still have to do
Yeah,
more
but
work
one
or
is
something.
bound to comments, judgments, and all that. Free yourself from that. They don't mean much. They just serve a certain idea. So that's called bondage. You're bound then to ideas.
So is it correct to say that even the state of freedom, it includes turmoil,
It includes everything. Otherwise, where do you put the turmoil? Somewhere there or away? I mean, it includes everything. Then from where it comes.
I guess there's still a remaining false belief that
You speak a bit louder, yeah.
it's not honest. Yes. I guess there's still a remaining false belief that maybe anger shouldn't be so much there, or
Don't be busy with that, maybe it will be better. Don't be busy with that. Because then you always go into your mind, you see. Always.
so if anger or sadness is there, just let it come and that's it. Don't try to just let it be there and that's it.
I mean, what to do? That's it.
You know, since you told me don't compare, like so many different things come and the work it's been just not comparing, but still there's this doubt of like where's the place for staying with it or being established in it and bringing the attention back.
Don't you
and all.
think that what you say are all concepts?
Yes.
Okay.
But I see that they still have some energy and
Then don't compare more. I mean, sometimes a word would work at once, sometimes it will take some time to chew it, and then it does its job. You see, if there is something that you are attached to, of course it will be stirred up. There will be like, or you give up at once, otherwise there will be a kind of, something going on. But don't forget the indication. Then it vanishes. Resistances, because one wants to keep his ideas. It exists, no? It's not the most comfortable journey. Huh? It's not the most comfortable one. But when it goes, one is happy. Thank you.